All right, so me and Hayden are here at Mohawk Park in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the first ever official episode of our new series that we're doing, where we research any location that falls under the realm of, strange, paranormal, cryptid, whatever type activity going on, and here we are at Mohawk Park.
Yeah. So, I only live like 8-10 minutes from here, but you have a lot more experience with this place than I do. Why don't you give us a little bit of a kind of backstory, and then a little bit on your experiences that you've had here.
Sure. Okay, so Mohawk Park has a long history of being haunted, essentially. There's a tons of weird reports that come out of here. One of the things that people often report seeing is Deer Woman. And Deer Woman is a really strange kind of cryptid phenomena. A lot of the reports say that it's a woman, obviously, with half the lower body and the legs being that of a deer, and then the upper body being that of a woman.
Deer Woman thing is actually not just an Oklahoma thing. It's a nationwide thing. Goes clear up into Canada. I don't know how many different tribes there are of different indigenous folks running around, the North American continent, but a good portion of them actually have, Deer Woman, legends or lore, and they believe in it. Apparently they all have this legend of a succubus, female succubus type creature that answers women's cries, or when women are in pain or whatever, they will come to the rescue, or they will help them in some way or console them or something. Now, the Deer Woman legend kind of varies from region to region, but most of the stories of how she got started are eerily similar. That's one thing that's really weird. The story goes that there was a young Native American woman, and we're not really sure whether this happened, before colonization or after, probably before, and she was walking to another tribe's encampment. I'm guessing her family was from there. It was supposedly to visit family, and so she was just walking, and she ran into a bunch of men, and the men took advantage of her and left her there to die. And as the story goes, of course, she was laying there and her life was slipping away from her, and this doe came up to her and laid down beside her, and she asked the creator or something for the power to avenge this or whatever, and I guess he granted her wish, and their spirits merged, and now she's some kind of supernatural female vengeance machine, for lack of a better way of putting it. I think the story, kind of, when you look at the story and how it is, this particular, I don't even know that the Deer Woman actually is classified as a cryptid, because I think she's more supernatural than anything else, more of a spirit. I think the little people are more of a physical type being, but I think the Deer Woman is something completely different.
Which leads into the next part, which is a lot of the rumors about this place being the sites of, or the location of, rituals. Apparently people come out here, do some sketchy stuff. People have found, rumors say that people have come out here and found satanic ritual sites, where people are coming out here doing rituals of some kind, and that could be possibly the explanation. Obviously we don't know for sure, but that could very well be the explanation behind a lot of the weird phenomena that's coming.
Yeah, because these things are, it's highly unlikely that, these deer folk, so to speak, are physical entities. As far as the way people feel around them, kind of the circumstances that surround them, on top of any Native American folklore that surrounds this, it's already explained as something supernatural in origin. And so we're not expecting to find like deer woman tracks or a deer man nest.
But something weird's going on out here, and I've found some weird stuff as well. You know, I've come out here, I've experienced some weird stuff, I've heard some weird stuff that's kind of unexplained. One of the things I found while I was coming out here is I found, and of course I have to emphasize, this could very well be nothing. This could have just been something that some person just for whatever reason just got bored and carved into a tree to try to be edgy or whatever. You know, that's very much a possibility, and that's more than likely what it is. But keeping in mind the rumors of what's going on out here, it is interesting to note that I have come out here, I found carvings of the Egyptian Ankh symbol, and I'll put pictures of that as well during this part of the video. And keep in mind, this isn't just, when I found this, I think what's interesting about it is it wasn't just like someone had just walked by a tree, you know, had a pocket knife on them, and like I said, some edgelord just trying to, you know, oh, you know, it's an Ankh, so, you know, whatever. Someone took the time to really etch this large carving into the tree. Yeah. And did a very detailed job of it. Now, could that be because there's a ritual that went on? I don't know. Could be, could not be. Again, people have supposedly come out here and found ritual sites, found weird stuff out here. So it's just important to keep that in mind. You know, could that potentially be something? Who knows? Very lonely road. Honestly, that's probably, what do you think, scarier, Bigfoot or like?
Dude, little people easy, like melon people.
Oh yeah.
Like Bigfoot, I can explain that as an animal. Little people, dude, this kid's something jacked up. Oh, hey, deer.
Right there. Oh, she's sniffing. Here,
yeah.
Let's see if we can.
Now the little people, that's a little different. I think they're a physical being. I think they're just little. Some people say they're, you know, inches tall. Some people say they're as much as 2 or 3 foot tall. I've even heard stories that they can control their height, like they can manipulate their height. They can appear to you in almost full size, like, you know, 4 foot, you know, 5 foot tall, that they can actually change their size. I don't know much. I mean, I'm not privy to Native American knowledge, you know, like a lot of people are. I'm sure there's a lot of people in Oklahoma from indigenous background that knows a lot more about this than I do. I'm just a outsider looking in, you know, with a casual interest. But you know, I've been told that there are little groups of you know, these little people that are kind of attached, I guess you'd say, to larger tribes of full-sized indigenous folks, and I've been told that they travel with them. I was told that the little people that lived with the Cherokees came with them on the Trail of Tears. There's also you know, the story that they will actually speak the language of the indigenous people that they're around. You know, if they're originally from Kiowa lands, you know, from which, you know, they would end up speaking Kiowa. You know, if they were from, you know, southern Kansas, you know, originally, they would probably speak the Wichita language, and they would also dress like those people. You know, how that particular tribe dressed with ornamental stuff, hairdos and stuff like that. They say the little people will dress like them too. You can actually tell sometimes if you get a good enough look at them, you can tell what tribe they're from. They're rumored to hang around, of course, the you know, the reses, the Indian reservations. They hang around the dance grounds. They're rumored to come into the dance grounds after dances and mess around, or maybe they have their own dances. I don't know. I got a report. It's Red Dirt Cryptid Case Files number 310, near Red Oak, Oklahoma. I'll just read it to you. In 2017, near Red Oak, Oklahoma, close proximity to Worcester Wildlife Management Area, a man was deer hunting an area, and he had an encounter with little people. They were throwing rocks at him and several other hunters in his party. Several of the hunters actually saw them with their own eyes and reported that they looked like tiny Native American people. These guys ended up leaving because of this ordeal. This was as recent as 2017. In 1990, there was a guy that near Hontabi, Oklahoma, which is kind of over by Poto. It's way out in the woods. But supposedly he was an indigenous man, and they say that they can zap you, like kind of like they say Bigfoot can. They can take away your memory, and they can do something to you to make you dumb, take away your speech, leave you confused. And they say they can manipulate time too. Well, there was this guy that said he was a Cherokee man. He was reported missing by his friends and family, and he was missing for a week and a half. And then someone reported seeing him out in a field. There was a field there, and somebody had seen him, so they called the cops. And I guess they went out and collected him. It says here, law enforcement was dispatched to investigate, and they found the man, but he was naked and unresponsive to questions and stuff like that. He seemed to be wide awake, but he did not respond to their interactions. Law enforcement suspected some kind of foul play, so they took him and got him cleaned up and dressed. And I guess he ended up going to the hospital, getting checked out and everything. They came back, they tested him for drugs, stuff like that. It all kind of came back clean. But they say this guy never fully recovered. Like, he was not the same ever since. He apparently lost his ability to speak out of the deal. And the rumor on the street is that the elders that were dealing with that said it was a little person encounter.
Is it doing it? Like, actually?
Here, record on your camera just to be safe, because I don't think...
Mine's about to die, but I'm recording.
Take this. You got it? It may not happen again. I went down with it a little bit. Let's see. Oh, there it went. Just the slightest little spike. I mean, because at first it was over there, and it was over here, so it's like transient, it's like moving.
Well, let's follow it.
Okay. I don't know where it's going.
Can't guarantee that it'll get it on camera, but...
Oh, you get that?
I think.
I hope you got that. Dude, that one up was orange. See, nothing, right?
Right, yeah, nothing.
Keep walking and see. We got a little bit of time left, so.
No, I'm recording.
Okay.
Let's just slowly move forward.
There. You had to get that.
I had to get it. I
You
just
definitely
didn't
got
see
that.
it.
And it's not the camera. It's not this. Show them. It's not this. Hopefully it's not. It can't be that. No, it's not going off, right?
No, I mean, there's nothing but dead batteries in there.
Not going off.
All right, let's keep marching forward.
Okay. All right, so we are on our way to do our nighttime investigation. However, we do have someone very special for the channel that has been, unfortunately, unable to join us lately, but he is back, and he is none other than Montana Mills, baby.
What is up, guys? I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be doing this nighttime investigation with you guys. I'm expecting to definitely have a great time. Hopefully we catch something on the camera. If not, we'll definitely be venturing in, and I look forward to being back with you guys more in the future. So you guys are in for a treat tonight.
Are you recording on that? Yeah. Okay, so we are here pretty much, Montana, you stay there, doing our nighttime investigation. The trail's not closed yet, so we're not trespassing, so I make that clear. The trail in this part of the park is still open, so we're good to go on that. And so we're gonna pretty much be out here as late as we can, legally, and then leave before the park closes. So let's get started.
Sounds good.
With this lens, I have to back up quite a bit to get you guys in the frame.
Hey, did you see that too? It went to the yellow. It went.
I just saw that.
Saw what?
The yellow. How high were you holding it up when you got it?
I mean, I was just walking like
Let me
this.
see that. That's what we were getting last time too. Where me and Hayden were out here during the day. We were just walking, and you just, see, like right there, you kind of. Okay, so we have a brand new battery on this camera we put in, and this thing should last a lot longer than what it did, but it's already, and you can see it right there if you film it. I mean, it's about to die already. And we were having camera issues out here during our daytime stuff, so we just want to make note of everything. Not saying that that's paranormal, but just trying to make note of it. It is weird. Brand new battery, literally just put it in not long ago at all, and it's already dying. So let's go ahead and put a new battery in there. Can anyone make that EMF detector go off? Can someone touch it? Make it light up?
Are you zooming in on that over there?
Yeah, record the EMF, the
I'll
light.
record Coleman, you record that.
Yeah, I got that. I'm trying to get it in focus. Because all right now it is green dot.
You got it.
Can you just touch that device down there with the green light? Can you touch it?
So we were trying to use this EMF thing, just being real quiet out here. And I didn't hear anything, and it's probably just a trick of the light because the shadows are weird out here. Like, we were walking down the trail, I was a little behind Montana and Coleman, and like I felt like something jumped out at me, and it was just branches when I took a better look, but I thought I saw something light colored move like behind the trees over there. We haven't went over there to check it out, but because like I said, it's probably just a trick of the light, but it's very easy to see why people get scared and frightened out here, because it's pretty creepy. And the forest, you know, the wilderness, especially at nighttime, just primitively always feels creepy to us. I mean, it has since we got kicked out of the Garden of Eden, because there's creatures out there with big teeth that want to eat us, and possibly who knows what else. So anyways, we're going to keep seeing if we can get anything.
If you can hear us, touch the EMF, touch the green light.
Are you recording still?
Yeah, I got it. Dear woman, please touch the green light.
What would you guys do if like she literally like just ran out of the woods
And like knock the
like,
green light over.
fangs bared and like started screaming at us?
Fangs? Do deers have fangs? I didn't know that.
Y'all hear that? Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
When I count down to 1, touch that green light. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it. That would have been so cool.
I get the feeling we shouldn't be playing out here.
Well,
Way to find it.
too late. I still hear it.
I know, it's weird.
Off to the left.
It's
It's over there somewhere.
probably a squirrel, because they kind of hop through the leaves.
No, it's definitely a squirrel. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's probably just like squirrel, skunk. There's a lot of armadillos out here.
Skunks. I'm scared of skunks.
All right, Hayden, you want a challenge?
Challenge?
Remember Cherokee Central?
Gotta do solo.
Gotta go down and do solo.
Gotta do solo, bro.
If I don't make it back, so my wife will love her.
Wow.
All right, you got 5 minutes to do solo, so it's 7:40 right now, 7:45.
I need light.
He needs.
No, you have to go down by
You got no light. What do you think? You think he's gonna make it back?
I don't think so. But boy, it sure does get awfully spooky out here in the night. Let me tell you that. Listen, he's not gonna get off the trail at all.
Like this is where we leave Hayden and abandon him.
Listen, hang on. YouTube, I really hope I find my keys.
Nothing so far.
He's down there, no lapel on, just 3 objects and 2 hands, and boy, he ain't gonna step off that trail at all. He's gonna stay right, straight and narrow. He ain't gonna get off anywhere.
Guys, there's something down here. Is he on his way back already? Oh my goodness.
Bro got scared.
This is just what he did at
Bro
Cherokee
got-
Central.
Bro got scared.
What's wrong, Hayden? Dude, it's weird down there. Saw something walk across the road. I'm not even kidding. Really?
Armadillo? Armadillo?
I have no clue.
Big or small?
I couldn't tell how far down the road it was. Okay, so came out here, Mohawk Park. It's getting kind of late, and obviously we don't want to be here when this place is closed down, so we're gonna have to start heading out. It's spooky as heck down here for sure, no doubt about it. Obviously we're gonna have to get more equipment over time. I feel like if we had more equipment, we could have possibly gathered more evidence. So only had this EMF and pretty much ourselves and cameras, and that's it. But still interesting nonetheless. During our daytime, we got spikes. Montana, you got a spike earlier. We weren't able to capture it on camera, but you know, that was definitely unexplained. And we heard some weird stuff. Hayden might have seen something at one point out here. But again, it's mostly rumors out here. You can't prove it, right? There's no like documented anything that we can really point to and say, yeah, but man, it's definitely got a spooky vibe for sure. And I definitely would not be surprised if there's weird stuff going on out here. And it's a big area, so who knows? So I would say this whole research thing has been pretty successful so far. I hope you guys enjoyed it, all the viewers at home. Please let us know, where do you guys want us to go next? What locations, hotspots, whether it be cryptid, paranormal, whatever, let us know. We want to go check it out. We want to go visit it. Again, let us know your thoughts. We appreciate all of you guys watching. Like this video, subscribe, comment down below, and stay tuned for more. Like I said, this is just the first episode of many with all our investigations across the state. We look forward to bringing you guys more content, and we are out of here. Peace.